Bien, bonjour tout le monde, c'est Globe, et bienvenue pour Stanley Parable 2. Qu'est-ce qui nous attend
Calling
dans
it the
ce
Stanley
épisode?
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oui. Deux. Imagine si c'est un vrai teasing pour le prochain jeu.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oui. Deux. J'ai hâte que vraiment le vrai du Stanley Parable 2 sort. New content. New feature. Ok.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Wow, je peux aller n'importe où. Épilogue. Je peux aller vraiment n'importe où, vraiment. Et les portes se referment pas.
For
Hein?
the Stanley
putain.
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Y a pas le bouton que trop haut.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Je suis Stanley. Ok, je suis obligé d'appuyer sur le bouton. Ok, très bien, très bien.
Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Jim. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Ah, les portes sont ouvertes. Je savais pas que je devais tout recommencer juste pour revenir ici. Nope. On va aller
I
là.
suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Cercle pour sauter, trou sans fond.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
D'accord.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Ok.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Ah, je peux pas avoir le trophée. Ah, dommage.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Il y a l'épilogue. That's new.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Ah, je peux pas y retourner.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Je veux pas finir le jeu maintenant. Paramètres champion du monde. Trophée gratuit. Ok. Ah, ouais. J'y suis allé dans le trophée gratuit. C'est... Ouais. On va aller de l'autre côté. Jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Paramètre champion du paramètre. Quoi, y a pas champion du monde? Bah tant pis, on... Ok, guide, Tisma, free trophée, je veux pas. Et puis là, collectible, infinity wall, exit. Collectible. Ah, j'y suis allé par là, ok, oui, j'ai... par là.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
J'ai pas... Allez, allez, go, j'y vais. J'y vais.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Nope. Et si j'appuie pas? Il va dire, vous voulez rester au fond du puits? Des cigarettes. Une nouvelle tasse. Ça c'est quoi? Mettez... 2... PM.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Allez.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Nope.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow, okay, yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well,
Okay.
there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
Nope.
You sure?
Oui.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Ça marche pas.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Il est vraiment parti. Ah! Je l'aime mon trou. Mon trou préféré. C'est moi, c'est moi. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Stanley! Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Un rassurant bucket. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oui.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oui, j'amène le morceau avec moi.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Le baby go up. J'ai entendu un bruit bizarre. Il marche là le trophée? Je vais aller voir. Il marche toujours pas, j'ai un sou là. Mais j'ai un sou. Ah. Ok. Moi il m'a sou. On y va. Bon. Qu'est-ce que... On va où? Je sais pas où. Par là. Attends, est-ce que la porte est ouverte là? Non. Meilleur champion du monde. Oh, retourne-moi le trou. Mon trou. Ah non. Je peux pas. Je veux aller voir mon trou. Mon trou. That's new. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait là? Moi je me promène avec mon seau un petit peu partout. Il n'y a plus de bouton gym. Il doit y avoir quelque chose que je n'ai pas fait encore. Je peux pas reposer... Ah. What? Là, sérieux, on a supprimé l'option. Bon. Ben, on va pas finir la vidéo maintenant. J'ai pas envie de faire recommencer le jeu. Il doit y avoir quelque chose. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas fait? Objet à collecter, trophée gratuit, trou presque sans fond. Je l'ai fait le trophée. Non, le trophée, je l'ai pas fait. Je veux dire, le trou, je l'ai fait.
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Ah. Mais il n'y a plus rien à faire. J'ai tout fait. Please, not screenshot. Bon. Le bouton qui dit que le nom du joueur qui joue le jeu, ça trouve presque son fond. Bah, il n'y a plus rien à faire là. Bon. Décoration, saut de réconfort pour Stanley. Le bouton, oui, j'ai tout fait. J'ai pas manqué, non, j'ai pas manqué une porte. Bon. Bon. Bah, il n'y a plus rien à faire. Oui, exit, j'ai tout fait. Setting, World Champ. C'est où ça, champion du monde, là? Audio, général, commande. Il n'y a pas mais champion du monde. Chez sous-titres, oui. Français. Non, il y a pas de... Sortie. Ah!
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
J'allais faire recommencer le jeu.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oui.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Ah oui. Mais on va pas tout ça le garder pour la prochaine fois. La vidéo est déjà assez longue, 40 minutes. C'est parfait. Qu'est-ce que vous en dites? On va se garder ceci pour la prochaine vidéo. Je vais vous dire à la prochaine et ciao.